What's up and welcome back to the video. So today we have something special for you guys. As you can see by the sign behind me, we are here at 266 Suspension in Kempton Park, and in a little while we are going to be speaking to George, the owner, and he's going to tell us all about what 266 does and what services they offer. So stick around, enjoy this B-roll, and stay tuned for the interview.
Hi, I'm George, right? Welcome to my shop, 266 Suspension. As you can have a look around, we've got some bikes in here for pretty much a bit of everything. From tires, chain sprockets, suspension, little electrical issues, nuts and bolts. We try and help our clients wherever we can with various things. But our main passion is getting guys' bikes set up right, running optimally, and doing their suspension to make sure that they're comfortable. Come through and have a look. This is where we build our suspensions.
This is
pretty
the
much,
office.
This is where we sit and spend most nights and evenings, getting you dialed in and making sure you're happy and your next ride goes awesome.
And you can do KYB conversions as well?
Yeah, we do KYB conversions into KTMs, we do WP Pro, WP cone valves, we do Olins, we do RockShox, we do Fox. So even the guys with their bicycles and four-wheelers, we can help and facilitate do all those things.
Awesome. And so you are also going to be joining us on the 22nd of May at the TR Enduro Funduro?
Yes, we'll be coming through, doing the track a bit and then trying to help the guys and just see where we can help and assist with their suspension and basic bike setup, and just see where we can help all the general guys.
Yeah, and that's obviously the main idea. What you want to run with is working with the weekend warrior guys, because everyone else seems to be focusing on professionals, and it's kind of the thing that we also strive to do at Mud and Dust Media, is looking after the average rider.
Yeah, so as I said to you, is why I approach you guys, is to try and more get back to the weekend warriors, get involved, getting them happy, giving something back to the sport, and seeing if we can get guys more involved and wanting to ride every weekend, and also getting involved with the ladies and just see if we can just grow the sport as a whole and just try and help people wherever we can.
I think the most important part is we show you what not to do with your suspension, and he's going to show us what you're supposed to be doing, because we tend to mess around way too much and end up damaging our suspension.
That is definitely true.
And also just help you the regular stuff on your bike and giving you advice, and just helping you get down the road. Even if we don't do it or someone else does it, it's just being a sounding board and just a phone call away for any advice or anything that the guys need.
So just, can you give me a couple of tips? Because usually what I do is I basically wipe the forks down, and then when it's looking nice and clean, to know that it's running at exactly the right setting, I'll basically lean on it a couple of times and I bounce it, and then I know what the rebound is on my arms. Is that the right way to test it?
No. So that's definitely not right. I mean, your bike weighs, you and your bike together weigh a lot more than just trying to push it and compress the springs. So, and also that's one fork where you have two and you've got a rear. So that's definitely not right. So it would be best to have your whole bike set up and get you to ride over a few rocks or different setups, and then sit and adjust it for you and just have some feedback with you to try and get it where it's.
I think I'm just going to leave it up to you because clearly I don't know how to test it and how to set it up correctly.
So apart from general services and suspension work, you can also do some specialized stuff as well.
Yeah, we can try and help or facilitate anything. I mean, we've got an old PE 250 on the bench here that we're doing a full restro for a client. Back to factory setup. It's obviously a long time project. We also have the craning, so we do quite a bit of adventure bikes. If we help the guys lower them, do the suspension, and just get everybody happier and more comfortable in their general riding.
And tires, you say you import or you resell Kenda tires as well?
Yeah, so our preferred brand is Kenda. We like the Kenda brand. They've always been good to us. They've got a very nice gummy, they've got a very nice gauntlet, and they've got some new tires coming in from the States. And yeah, they've just been very great all-round tire that we find, especially on Joburg with our rocks and art rides and stuff, that it's just a general all good tire. And they're really not badly priced compared to the other brands.
So you also got a lathe over here?
Yeah, so we have our own lathe and a bit of our own tools. We try and do as much in-house as we can when we do lowering of suspensions and doing custom mods. And then obviously we polish all our own fork tubes and everything in-house, so nothing leaves. We try and get everything done here. If we don't have something, then we'll generally try and get the job done right.
So how important is it to make the call on actually going as far as rechroming your forks? Because I generally just send it to Rickard for the labor, and he takes whatever got and cleans it up, just because I refuse to have it rechromed. But I'm running into more and more leaks and more issues. So
that's generally what happens is the guys try and take shortcuts instead of doing just a repair and it costing you 500 or 600 rand, and you end up actually damaging the fork tube where you would have to then physically replace it, because yes, it's got a scratch now, but a scratch turns into a crack, and a crack then obviously you can't repair anymore or stuff like that. So generally we also recommend the guys service their suspension 40 hours or 6 months. Just because the oil and stuff gets old in there, and then it loses its viscosity running through your shim stack and stuff. It's amazing how many times we just get bikes in here that's not been serviced and not been maintained, and just doing the things right, putting it back to standard, and guys just being happy again, going, okay, this is what it's supposed to feel like, or this feels so much better. It's actually absorbing stuff, and the suspension's actually working compared to the syrup and the muck that we see here and take out at night.
I think you'll be getting honey out of mine, because mine, I just leave mine in until it's a problem. So not the ideal way to be running your forks. So I think I'll definitely be quite excited to see the difference and how the suspension is actually going to be performing when it's set up correctly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yes, and when we bring through the Zane suspension to get it reworked, we will be doing an in-depth video on how to service and rebuild your forks and your shock properly. There'll be 2 separate videos, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some more stuff with George. That was basically the shop tour, and I want to give a big shout out to George from 266, because he was kind enough to offer you guys a 20% discount on suspension services if you bring your suspension in before the end of May?
End of June.
End of June, okay. Up until the end of June. So use the code MUDANDDUST20, shoot him an email, and yeah, get yourselves a lekker discount with your next suspension service.
Yeah.
Anything else you would love to add?
No, that's it. I hope to see you guys soon.
All right, awesome, yeah. Thanks a lot for the opportunity. We really appreciate it, and get your suspension in, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out and keep ripping.